everybody. Welcome back to the Horror Handbook. I want to make this video to show you this really weird article I found online from a website called PS Extreme, everything PlayStation since 1999. The article is titled Sony Issues Statement on Microscopic Arachnid Contamination in DualSense Controllers. It says Sony issued a public statement addressing reports of microscopic spider contamination in its newest controller, recently hitting shelves worldwide. According to the findings, the outbreak of arachnid infestation originated at a production facility in China. A spokesperson for Sony explained that the spiders were first discovered in a factory during routine inspections. They're dubbed Parvus arania. They're invasive microarachnids, and they're known for their ability to thrive in confined spaces. It says before the infestation was contained, the spiders were already spread to certain shipments, embedding themselves into the controller's internal grip enhancing chambers. The unforeseen issue has resulted in peculiar side effects reported by users: sensations of crawling on the palms, subtle vibrations, and faint skittering noises. They say that the spiders are harmless to humans and unlikely to leave the confines of the controller. They're telling players to keep the controller in a sealed, cool environment when not in use. Avoid using the controller in humid conditions, which may encourage spider activity. And do not open the controller casing as it may disturb the arachnids further. They said they plan to recall certain batches, urging consumers to check their serial numbers against an online database. Now, I tried to Google the type of spider. I tried to Google microarachnids. I got a couple hits, the Provus, whatever they call it. I got some creepy images that remind me of a horror movie, the start of a horror movie. There's a video I found online showing these little tiny microscopic spiders. There's another video I found on YouTube of someone putting like a macro lens or a microscope on a spider, a little tiny spider on their skin. Now, the article continues to say that despite the incident, Sony remains optimistic and stating that they're investigating how the spiders can be utilized to enhance tactical feedback, and they assures customers the steps are being taken for future shipments. And then it says, look at this, we are exploring how biological organisms can interact with technology. I saw this, I was like, when was this printed? April 1st. April Fools. I'll tell you what, it got me in the beginning. I read this on Friday. I read this on Thursday, and it got me until the end. Look at the comments here. Another not funny April Fool's article. Someone said it's playing homage to an article we did back in 2008 or so. To be fair, it wasn't super funny back then either. I believe Eurogamer or someone compiled a list of the worst April Fool's jokes, and we were on the top of it. Someone said, "Go touch grass, man. It's all in humor for one day of the year. What a party pooper you are." Someone else said, "Except there wasn't really a point of the joke. April Fool's jokes are typically silly and good fun." This is only believable if you are an idiot, someone else said. Some people are just gross and mean. I enjoyed the joke. So what'd you think? Was it funny? Comment down below. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next video.